here today with the lovely
me,
Daniel. And to people who are new to my channel, if you don't know, Dan is not my boyfriend, although you are still kind of my boyfriend. He is my husband. So he is here today because we are making a pretty exciting announcement slash just fun video. I've had a ton of questions about what I'm going to show you how to do in this video, but I'm also making an announcement with it. So the announcement is not that we are pregnant. We are relaunching our blog. I'm relaunching my blog. Yay! You don't have a blog. I'm relaunching my blog. I am super excited because I used to blog fairly frequently, and to be honest, I kind of stopped because I didn't really like the blog very much. I didn't like the way that it looked. I felt like I couldn't get it to be what I wanted. So even though this is kind of like, it's gonna be more looking like a website, like the homepage, it's essentially just a glorified blog, and I'm so excited to be blogging again. It's just gonna be NikkiPhillippi.com. Now, it's not officially up yet, but we are so close to launching, so we're gonna tell you once it's like live. But so today was just to kind of give you guys a heads up, and then the fun part of the video is I'm actually gonna show you guys how I take my blog photos. We have like a couple things that we really focus on when we take pictures, and I feel like honestly anyone can take a good picture. If you know kind of what to do and some of the tips and tricks, like anyone can take a good picture. It's like a running joke when people are like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. I always respond, I'm like, well, the right pose and the right lighting does a lot. So I'm gonna break that down in the video today. And then we're also gonna show you the phone that we are taking a lot of our new blog pictures with, because this phone is insane. I've never really seen picture quality like this, and it's really exciting. Dan actually has been using my older phone up until recently, and at&t sent him this phone a few weeks ago, and he has slowly but surely become obsessed, and now all of his friends want one because the pictures on this phone, I'm not kidding, your mind is gonna be blown. It's crazy that it's coming from a phone.
All my friends notice it because it's bright yellow, and then they're like, wait, I've seen all those commercials, and then I show them what it can do, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have to go buy that now.
It's kind of crazy. It was perfect timing. Like, he needed a new phone. To get this and to see the photos that it can take for our upcoming blog was like perfect timing and super exciting because I just care so much about the quality of myself in my photos. So yeah, so do you want to tell a little bit like about the phone and what it can do, and we'll show you some photos and I'll give you the tips like as to how I take good photos, and yeah, do you want to tell them some of the cool stuff about it?
So what's really awesome about this phone is that it's got a 41 megapixel image sensor in it. So what that means is you can take a picture and there's so much information in the photo that afterwards you can zoom on the picture and you still have so much detail in it, which is really cool. So if I take a photo of Nikki and I didn't get the right angle or whatever. Or
like that commercial where they show the picture at the concert and the girl's actually able to zoom in and then just like, oh, I'm front row center, woo woo. So it's kind of like that. Or he took a picture of Bowser's face the other day and he was able to zoom in and you could see the hairs on his nose.
You can see all the little cracks in his little nose, and then you double tap the phone to zoom it back out.
Yeah.
And then it's just like this incredible image still, so it's pretty cool.
And so those of you that know like cameras and photography, 41 megapixels is a lot. It's a lot for a phone. So
what else is cool about this phone is you can also adjust all the normal camera settings like white balance, shutter speed, exposure, manual focus, and what else?
Did you say ISO?
And the ISO.
And the ISO.
So it's really cool. So you can take pictures in the dark and it won't look like you're in the dark. So it's pretty cool.
And a lot of times when you take pictures in low lighting, it kind of blurs everything out, makes it hard to see. But the low light pictures on this phone are really, really great.
And also the flash on this phone is a xenon flash. It's not just a normal light that will flash when you take a picture. It's an actual camera flash, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, basically if you had offered to pay me a lot of money and asked me what is it, Zeiss flash, xenon flash.
Yeah.
I would never know what that is. But another cool thing.
It's there's gas inside here, and so when they put an electrical current, it heats up really fast and it's really bright. It's not like a light. It's like superheated gas.
Technology.
That illuminates.
The other cool thing about this is it obviously takes really, really cool video, and it has image stabilization. And for those of you that watch my vlogs, you know that I need that image stabilization. But yeah, basically the photo quality on this phone is insane, and we're so excited to be able to take such cool blog pictures on a phone, like on the go with us all the time.
Because that's how you're gonna run your blog, just
pretty much through my phone. A lot of the pictures
feel
are
like it. If
phone.
you're out and you're having fun, it's like, oh, I'm gonna blog this. So
yeah, it'll be cool. So yeah, so those are the settings on the phone. And with that being said, we're gonna hop in and I'm gonna give you like my top photo taking picture tips. So yeah. He knows that I am very, very particular about how I'm shot, how I am lit, all of the above. Okay, so the first tip that we have is definitely taking pictures from top to bottom. Dan knows I like it when he holds the phone up and tilts it down. And I realize I sound like a diva, but if you are planning on doing a blog, this is definitely a great way to be shot. Okay, so you'll see he tends to lift the phone up and then he tilts it down. Very important, guys. Important.
Smile! Yes, work it. Yes, there you go.
So that is definitely my first and probably most important tip. Actually, no, my second tip is pretty important too. So my second tip is to focus on lighting. That sounds really, really obvious, but I'm gonna break it down to you super simple. So where we're standing right now, I would say that we are lit pretty well. I think that it makes my skin and your skin look really even, really nice. And the way that you can look for really great even lighting is if you're out and about somewhere, don't stand in direct lighting. What direct lighting does from overhead is it gives you kind of a shadowy effect. And if you stand with your back to bright lighting, you end up looking dark. So look around, evaluate the space, and look for a place where light is kind of bouncing off. So if there's light around you and then there's a wall or a house or a car or something, and it's kind of bright, like bouncing off really bright, that's where you want to face. Kind of like your spotlight or your light in general. That's definitely a really important tip because then when you take the picture, you end up looking brighter, more even. You can kind of mess with the colors and the saturation on your phone, and I just think it's so important.
Also, what I do sometimes, if sometimes we're wrong, like where we think the best light is, I'll aim the camera at Nikki and then I'll just walk around her all the way, and the phone will adjust the lighting automatically, and I'll know right then where the best direction is to take a picture.
So my third tip, and there was just a flying fish in the water. That was really funny. It just came out shaking. My third tip is to kind of focus on lines. A lot of people think that they can't take pictures with their body in the picture, or they feel like they don't look good, and I honestly feel that any body type can look great in a picture. It's all about the lines, all about how you hold yourself, and to kind of break that down, if you're like, well, how do I hold myself? The best way to hold yourself, A, is to keep your body in alignment, very straight, and to make lines out of your body. So whether that's with your arm, if your legs are gonna be kind of like lifted and straight, if you're gonna kind of turn your feet in a little bit. Oh man, that's a good, this phone is so good.
I know, I was ducking, so.
So pretty. So, and actually I have another tip tied in with that third line tip, and that is to, this is gonna sound weird, but genuinely try to look happy. I feel like we tend to like practice smiles as like, this is my smile line. But in reality, everyone has a different smile. There's not really like the perfect smile line.
Except this one.
Well, yeah, other than yours. And I think honestly what translates the most in photos is genuine joy. Now, you may not think I look genuinely joyful, but it's funny because that's a comment that I get a lot in photos, is that I look really happy, and that is because I genuinely try to feel really happy when I take the photos. It's like, I just turn it on, it's like, I'm happy! You know, that I just sounded so lame, but I'm giving you all my tips. So, those are all my photo tips. Alright guys, so that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you all have fun taking really awesome pictures, because I know that all those things have definitely helped me, and it took me time to learn all those things and a lot of practice and mistakes to learn them. If you're interested in checking out the Nokia Lumia 1020, you can purchase it exclusively at at&t.com or at your local AT&T store. It's a really cool phone. All of his friends, like I said, are obsessed with it now. And yeah, no, it's yours. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. So, we will see you next time. Hope you have an amazing day. Be sure to check out our vlog channel if you want to see us vlogging, not clogging, just vlogging. And we'll see you later. Bye!